We all know it is sunny out, we're taking weekend trips to the beach, and we're hardly thinking about what we'll be doing probably 6 months from now, right?
No, that's very far from our minds. But Consumers Credit Union is reminding us that maybe we should think about that. You've heard the phrase Christmas in July, right? Yeah. Okay, so they're asking members to think about their end-of-year finances right now.
Saving money so you have it available for gift giving, right? And a whole lot more. Take a look.
July is typically the hottest month of the year, but flash forward 6 months to December, January, it is a very different story. And how does that pertain to our finances? We're here with Scott at Consumers Credit Union, and you think about that, December, January, that's pretty much the most expensive time of the year.
Absolutely, yep, and we seem to think about December and January in December and January when maybe we should be thinking about Christmas back in July when we can do something about it.
Yeah, this is actually the perfect time when you talk about saving and planning for what is eventually going to hit.
Yep, we're talking to our members now about saving for the new year, about saving for Christmas. We have a great Christmas savings account that people use. It works great because you start saving money right now, and then when Black Friday comes or Cyber Monday is here, you have your Christmas money ready to go, and you're not stressed out the day after Black Friday because you spent more than you had. You're ready to go, your Christmas shopping is done, and you don't have any bills in January. So it can really make your life a little bit easier by just doing a little bit of savings right now.
That is so smart. What is also smart is thinking about everybody in the family, because we know at some point we all have accounts. A great time to really walk our children, setting up savings accounts for them and teaching them about money.
Yep, savings accounts for kids is super easy and super important. A lot of people don't learn to save, and for a young child, if you can learn just by $5 or $10 at a time, get a little treat or reward for it. We've got a great little prize for kids that open an account with us that they really seem to like, a cool little pig. You can get them in the habit of saving money and in the habit of when they want something, they learn to save for it, and then they can pay for it when they need it. It's a great life habit to have.
Yeah, it's important for them to have those lessons throughout all phases of their life. So we're talking savings accounts, but are there alternatives to savings accounts?
Sure, there's a lot of different ways to save money. Of course, the easiest way is just a savings account, which is simple and free at Consumers Credit Union. But we also have money market accounts and certificates of deposit. A little bit different. A money market works a lot like a savings account, a little bit less access. You can't get your money out many times a day, but it has just a little bit of access. But it's a good way to earn a little bit more interest. And if you've got money to save for a period of time, let's say you've got money you're saving to buy a house or build an addition down the road, we also have certificates of deposit, which will allow you to save money for 12 months or 24 months. Or we have a great special right now, 32 months more CD for 2.5%.
That's really great, but if you aren't really familiar with programs like this, it might be helpful to kind of talk with someone here at Consumers Credit Union to kind of see what might be the best fit for you.
Absolutely. We have great technology. If that's your thing, you can get online, you can use your phone, you can see all of the savings vehicles that we have. But if that's not your thing, walk into one of our offices. We have 19 offices in West Michigan. Any one of our representatives would be happy to help you out, show you the different ways that you can save money, how to set up a Christmas account, how to set up a savings account for your kid and name it something fun, or to set up a savings account for any need that you have in your life.
Yeah, so while we have you here, I also want to touch upon retirement, because that is a necessity. And it's a changing dynamic because a lot of people are working longer and having to work a little bit harder than maybe generations before.
And the closer you get to retirement, the more you want your money to work for you. So sometimes the savings vehicle is perfect, sometimes it's a certificate of deposit, but if you have more complex financial needs, a financial planner is a great person to talk to. Consumers Credit Union has professionals that you can talk to for free at any time about your finances.
Yeah, well, thanks for all the information. It's very helpful.
You know what? You can also stop in on Fridays. We have root beer float Fridays at all of our offices, so stop in and get a free root beer float. They're really good.
Sounds delicious. Thanks a lot, Scott.
You bet.
We are here at Consumers Credit Union. Yeah, so there's so much great information there. I've always been impressed when I go in. If you have the opportunity to stop by Consumers Credit Union, you should do that. The way their branch is set up, we didn't really touch upon it in the story, but totally futuristic. You know, some people want to go in and just have that transaction real quick. Some people want to sit down with somebody and really know the person across from them. So they've really turned over a lot of their branches to reflect what their customers really want. Also, the programs of Consumers Credit Union, really impressive. Things like S'mores Savings CD. What is unique about the CD is you can get a one-time penalty-free withdrawal.
Yeah, and that's not always available at most programs, so this is really a unique opportunity. Consumers Credit Union also has a business money market special, 1.25% savings account guarantee for 1 year.
You know, and what I love is that they like to have fun too. So those root beer float days on Fridays, that's a great idea for summer.
Sure is.
Isn't it? I think everyone would like to come in for that. And a fun incentive is to go inside and meet some of the consumers team, the people that you'll be dealing with and working with. It's nice to sit face to face with them.
Yeah, and 19 locations, 30,000 ATMs for members. And so people thinking about joining a credit union, this is a great option. Of course, they are Michigan-based. We love to have that local when it comes to banking. I know a big concern with credit unions is access to branches and ATMs. They have such a large network. No worries when it comes to that.
That is really